Ba-ba. You're live. All right, so we're officially live. Uh, I just got done with an interview. I won't tell you with what company, but they're related to Amazon, but it's not Amazon. They service Amazon. Anyways, 30-minute interview wasn't too bad, but I want to jump on here and talk about just like post military life, what that's like. So I got out on Christmas Day of 2023. And since then, I've been on this thing called Terminal or Free Leave Vacation, which is completely awesome because I don't have a lot of responsibilities other than just breathing and looking for a job. I want to let y'all know that looking for a job is not as easy as people make it out to be. That you really have to put forth the effort to find a job that you want. Now, VA, whole different thing, but we're talking about jobs right now. Um, Look, you got to, if you are watching this and you're still in the military, you can do yourself a solid by getting your resume hopefully on paper, like getting on paper and go find some resources that is related to that TRS that you went to and have them review it. I've been lucky enough to have had individuals that I've met over time that have exited the military successfully and found jobs relatively quick. I sent them my resume. They looked it over. They made some adjustments, made some tweaks. And one of them did a whole resume for me and just said, "Here you go, send this out. You'll get a job." They were right. I did get an interview, but I didn't like the job. But you got to have those, you got to have that buy-in for yourself to do your own resume right now. If you're in or out, do your resume right now, send it out to folks that you trust that have found a job. Or more importantly, if you find like a recruiter for a company that can look over your stuff and help you out, that'd be dope too. But I've been lucky in that sense that I've had those relationships built in and I've been able to get that help. Now, when it comes to looking for a job, I am on LinkedIn, Indeed, like every day. Every day I'm on it. I'm looking for jobs that I want to do. I do the full blown interview. Sometimes I run into a conflict of interest when it comes to time. See, right now, time is more important to me than money. Okay. Time is more important to me than money because I am retired from the military. I'm going to get that supplemented income from that part. The VA is going to give me the money from that part. So now we're dealing with, do I really want to work for a company that's going to give me $120,000 or $130,000? You're going to be working 4 days a week, but you're on 10-hour shifts and you're always on call. That to me, like I don't mind to doing the 10-hour shifts, but those on calls, that means they can call you up. You gotta show up. And if you can't, better have a real great excuse. Now I'm great at coming up with excuses, but I'm also terrible of not committing to things and not going full in and all out. So that's one thing that I have struggled with is that yes, the money is great for some of these companies that they're willing to give you, but you got to keep in mind that the money they're giving you is because they're going to demand some stuff from you. All right. Now, I can easily go get a job that is maybe $50,000 a year or be a salary of 40, if we get 40 an hour, that would be nice. Have more control with my time. Is more ideal for me right now than getting a lot of money. However, I want a lot of money because I got things in lined up that I need to have a lot of money for. So there's that piece. When you're looking for these jobs or at these jobs, is you really got to start figuring out what is the most important thing to you. Because at the end of the day, they're going to present you with the idea that this is a great fit. This is the exact candidate that we're looking for. We want to hire this individual. And then they say, yeah, everybody, yeah, 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 hire, hire. And then they send you that invitation to come with the company. You look at that offer. Ooh, the money looks great. And then you keep reading down like, oh, this is what you want me to do, though. That's a lot of doodles. That right there hurts, man. So I've turned down a few jobs because it's not fitting what I'm looking for from a bigger picture. I want to spend as much time with my family as possible. This company I just interviewed with, the individual made it sound like I'm always on standby. Basically, I'm on duty. You all know about duty if you are in the military. I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to do that. So there's a lot of things that as you are getting out of the military, you're looking forward for that freedom. Freedom comes with a price. You got to pay for stuff. I just been lucky that I went 20 years and there's going to be supplemented income to where I can say no to these jobs that are require me to do a lot. All right. Granted, the money's great, but they require a lot. All right. So there's that. I just want to put that out there that is the grass greener on the other side? It's green where you water it, baby. It's all about perspective, man. While you kids in the military, and I say kids because some of y'all could be my kids, while y'all in the military and you feel like all these formations are bullshit, shoot, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to be in than to be out for some cats out there, especially when you're able to just frivolously spend that money, knowing that on the 15, on the first, you're gonna get paid. You got a place to sleep. You always got that chow hall. There's a lot of things that are made for you to succeed versus you being out here. Okay. So for you young cats out there, boy, stay in until you figure it out, man, because being outside is the wrong place to try to figure out life. I'm telling you. And for your old heads out there getting out, hey, man, they willing to throw money at you, boy. I got a resume here for operations maintenance manager, and I sent that out to a gang of people. Got a lot of responses back, did a lot of interviews, turned down a lot of people because they're demanding a lot. But I'm letting you know that you are wanted out here. They want your leadership, man. I went over a whole bunch of different questions with this organization that works with Amazon. And the main thing that the head guy wanted to know is from a leadership standpoint, what about this, that, and the other? And I was like, shoot, those are easy questions, man. And he, right, like at the end of the whole entire thing, he said, yo, this is what you used to do, man. This is what I used to do. So I think he wanted to like give me that little give me that nudge, like, yo, you got the nod from me. Same thing with yesterday. I was interviewing for a spot that works in close relationship to Boeing. We walked around and I'm just, I'm doing me. I'm being me, shaking people's hands. I know I took them out of circulation, but I got to know them a little bit. They got to know their future boss if I decide to take that job. And the dude was like, yo, man, you know how to work the people. And I'm like, because the people are the most important assets that we got. I mean, fuck, excuse me, F all these packages and whatnot and all these bolts and nuts and how the plane flies and whatnot. Man, I'm here to make sure that the people are good, because if the people are good, man, they're going to put forth great work. And the great work is what we want for Boeing to think about us. So they want you out here, you old heads, man. They want you out here. You do your 20 years, get out. Like let somebody else take the reins. Be uncomfortable, get comfortable being uncomfortable. So that's my piece of the puzzle when it comes to just, life after the military. It's great at first, man. I'm telling you, like, I'm going to get paid till April 1st. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got them paychecks coming in from the military. Yay, yay. However, you really got to start thinking about what if you don't get that job that you wanted. You gotta stay like looking for a job. I'm not kidding you. It's a job, looking for a job, man. You wake up, you read the emails. I've been good about like looking at my schedule. So I open up my laptop, I bring up my daily schedule. I look on what are the no drops, what are the no drop crystal balls. It usually has to do with interviews. So I work backwards, interviews, kids' appointments, things, this, that, and the other, the VA stuff I gotta do. So that's what I've done is I keep that schedule. The same thing y'all do in the military, you know what I'm saying? That's helped me stay on pace with doing these interviews. What I try to do is do like an interview a day, which is outrageous. But when you're a past recruiter, like that's easy work. These interviews only like 30 to an hour. I think the longest one I did a 2-hour interview one time, got the offer immediately after. And I was like, yo, let's go over them hours, bro. Cause them hours sound crazy. Like There's moments where you like you wish you wouldn't have put the application in. You would have read more about the company, and then you end up swinging for the fence and hitting that ball. Clockwork. Anyways, honeymoon phase is great, man. Once you get out, you do whatever you want to do. You flex that DD214. You know what I'm saying? You get to walk. Look at this. This is the most hair I've had on my head in 20 years. I'm telling you, most hair I had on my face in 20 years. Like that part of the honeymoon phase is great. But then you really got to step into reality at some point and just say, you know what, I got to go get this job, line it up, line something up. That way I don't fall on my face. For you young cats out there, you know what I'm saying? First enlistment, second enlistment, look to get into that education. Do some education, get that bachelor's degree. Because, man, I'm telling you, my resume, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. I have a diploma, so that's nice. I got a lot of different certificates and classes I've done in the military. I've been able to articulate that to the civilians on how that translates to their benefit. That's been able to help me. But that diploma gets me into the door, man. I knock on that door with that diploma in hand, and they open right up, baby. So that's one thing that you can do for yourself, man, is start chipping away at the education. Because after 20 years, I mean, they'll say you'll look at your resume, at the very top, you put your summary, like over 20 years of experience that have been in related to maintenance, operations, safety, blah, 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 blah. And then I put a little excerpt in there that says, by the way, I did all this shit. I still got my diploma. I still got my program manager certificate or project manager certificate. Like I did all this stuff. I'm ready. Yo, they read that stuff, man. They highlight that type of stuff. They want to ask questions about it. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. For you young cats out there, start planning ahead. Old cats out there, start planning ahead. Young cats, go get an education. Old heads, yo, figure out what's important to you. Is it time? Is it money? If you're like me, it's probably time. So be okay with that. Be okay with that. Anyways, doses.